In this tutorial, we'll have a look at setting the sequence settings and resizing content so we can make sure that the output of our video looks exactly as we want it to. So here in my assets panel, I have some JPEG images and a piece of video footage. Let's imagine that our wildlife video footage, as we can see in this window here, is how we'd like the screen to appear for our final piece. And you might be able to notice that this footage is wider than this footage. That's because they have different aspect ratios. This is in widescreen, this is in standard 4:3 aspect ratio, the kind of settings that we'd have for a normal TV screen. So to change the settings to suit this footage, I'm going to left click and hold on the video and drag down to the new sequence icon. Let go of the mouse button, and this will ask the software to read the settings. Let's have a look at this window on the right now. Premiere Pro has made a new sequence, but it's picked up the settings from our original footage to create the screen of the same dimensions. Now, look at where the mouse is. This was our original sequence, sequence 1. I'm going to cross that off. This is our new sequence. It's picked up the name from the original footage, wildlife, and we can see that the sequence with this blue icon is now in our assets panel. Right. What I'm going to do is actually delete the content by clicking on it and pressing the Del key on the keyboard. Now I have a sequence set for what I want to do and can begin editing in the right manner. So I'm going to work with this wildlife footage. As discussed in a previous tutorial, I can set an in point and an out point. So I've just got the seals and bring them onto the timeline. I'm going to zoom in on the timeline so I can see how much footage I've got. There's about 3 seconds there. Because we've set the sequence settings correctly, it appears exactly as it should do here. I'm now going to look at these tulips. I want the full 5 seconds, so I'm going to drag that onto the timeline. Now we can see here that we have these black bands here because the tulip JPEG is not the same size as my seals. So what can we do? In our source area there are several tabs. I'm going to click on the Effects Controls button. I'm going to click on Tulips, and now we can see some basic effects for the tulips. I've also made sure that my marker, timeline marker, is above tulips, so that's what I see in this area here. I'm click on the triangle next to motion and see we have position, scale, rotation. I'm actually interested in just scale, which is size. So I'm going to left click and hold and drag the mouse to the right until, as we can see there, the tulips now no longer have any black banding. Now, I'm not happy about the fact that this top tulip here is being trimmed. I can actually click on the screen of the tulips and drag that down. Alternatively, I could use a position parameters left click and drag, and these will move them either left or right, or up and down the vertical orientation. So now my tulips fill the screen as I so wish.